Hello guys, in today's class we'll start your clustering series. Okay, it is the most important series. Clustering is a unsupervised technique in machine learning. It is a unsupervised learning. Supervised learning. Okay, so first we know what is supervised learning and what is unsupervised learning in first class. So what is supervised learning? Discover pattern in the data. So related data attribute with a target attribute. Okay. So these patterns are then utilized to predict the value of a target attribute in the future data instance. We know what is supervised learning. That is, we give the example of classification and regression and regression. Okay, we'll discuss in first class and we'll discuss also what is unsupervised learning. The data have no target attribute. Here, no target attribute. But in supervised learning, there is a some target attribute. Okay, so we want to explore the data to find some aesthetic structure in them. To draw thumb structure, we'll use explore the data. So here you notice, suppose you have salary and spending scores. Salary and spending score. Okay. Suppose now you want to buy iPhone. Suppose you want to buy iPhone. Okay. So for buying an iPhone, you have to require first one is yours. It is salary and it is your spending spending score. Okay, so here some cluster are there like this. It is one of the cluster and it is also one of the cluster. It is also one of the cluster and it is also another cluster. That is suppose group 3, that is group 2, that is group 1, that is also group 4. Okay. So if you notice this in group 4, in group 4, in this group, if suppose you want to buy iPhone, okay. So if you want to buy iPhone 16, okay. So if you buy iPhone 16, then your salary will be maximum. Here you notice in this group for clustering, your salary is maximum and spending score also maximum. Okay, these two are maximum. So you buy iPhone. That is 100% guaranteed. Okay, so clustering similar data point, similar data point. Okay, so it is an example of clustering. If you have maximum salary and you score spending, your salary spend more, then you compulsory buy a iPhone. Okay, it is an example of clustering. Okay, so now we will discuss what is clustering. So generally clustering is a technique for finding the similarity group in data called cluster. Okay, so finding the similarity group in data set, to finding the similar group on data set, that is the cluster, and it groups data instance that are similar to near each other in one cluster and data instance that are very different from each other into different cluster. It is the one cluster and it is the different cluster. So clustering is obtained on unsupervised learning. So clustering is a unsupervised learning, like classification and regression is supervised learning. Here clustering is unsupervised learning. So tags has no class values denoting a prior grouping of the data instance are given, which is the case in supervised learning. So in supervised learning, some target is given, but here no target is given. Okay. So due to historical reason, clustering is often considered synonyms with unsupervised learning. In fact, association rule mining is also unsupervised. We'll discuss clustering and association, both are unsupervised learning. So this chapter we will discuss only clustering. So it is an example of clustering, that is the first clustering, that is clustering 1 or group 1, and that is also group 2, and it is also example of group 3. Okay, so what is clustering? Let us see some real life examples. Suppose we give a real life example. Suppose already I discussed a real life example. If you want to iPhone, then your salary is maximum and your spending score is also maximum. So here, first example, group people of similar size together to make small, medium, large t-shirt. Suppose you want to buy first a group, that is you want small and medium and large t-shirt. So tailor made for each person too expensive. If tailor made for each person, then it is too expensive. So one size if you fit, then does not fit it. If you one size you fit, then does not fit it. So your salary is maximum, or you spend more money, or if you want to fit, then the cluster like this. Okay, your money is more. If we expend more money, then you all the person t-shirt will be fit. Okay, because it will distribute into small, medium, and large. It is an example of clustering. So second example is in marketing segment, customer according to their similarity. So to target and marketing. For target and marketing, it is an also example of clustering. The third example is giving a collection of text document. Suppose if you collection of a text document, we want to organize them according to their content similarity. If this content are similarity, then you make a cluster. If some content are different, then we will convert into another cluster. It is an example of clustering. So in fact, clustering is one of the most utilized data mining technique. It is very important point. Clustering is one of the most utilized data mining technique. It has a long history and used in almost every field. Example, medical psychology or botany, sociology, biology, archaeology, marketing, insurance, library, etc. So in recent year, due to the rapid increases of online document, text clustering become important. So text clustering is very important due to a rapid increases of online document. Okay, so now here we will discuss the different type of clustering. First we discuss the hierarchical clustering, then the partitioning clustering, that is the k-means or k-medoid, then density based clustering. So here we will discuss three type of clustering. Okay, so in today's class we know what is the unsupervised learning. So first unsupervised by learning technique. Okay, it is an unsupervised learning technique, that is clustering. And group similar data point into one cluster. No predefined label or target variable here given. Okay, here no target variable is given. And if you discuss some application of clustering, if you discuss some application, already you discuss. If you want to more application, then first one is customer segmentation. Customer segmentation. Okay. So grouping customer based on the purchasing behavior. Okay. So it is an example of customer. And second example is suppose anomaly retest. Identifying the outlier or unusual pattern in the data set. It is an anomaly detection. Okay, and third example is image segmentation. Image segmentation. Okay, so partitioning image into meaningful region. It is also example of clustering. And for example, if you want more example, then recommendation system. Okay, so in recommendation system, grouping similar item to user personalized recommendation. Okay, so it is an also example of clustering. So thank you. Next class we will discuss most important clustering algorithm, that is k-means clustering. Okay,